They prey on the good. Bad man, suit man.
Nina is still my daughter.
Not what you said 10 years ago.
Bitch. Rose's will. I guess you'll have it.
This will? It's bullshit. You need to get rid of it. If there was another will, there isn't. There is if we make one. Why aren't you a lawyer? This is ace.
Can you do the signature? Shall I courier that?
I don't remember doing this. It's what I wanted to advise after they split. Must be going mad.
But you're not even listed on her birth certificate.
What?
Christ, what a screw-up.
Go away.
Have a good one. The main thing is he's alive. Would have thought that was a good thing.
What are we doing here?
Nina has netball practice.
I thought you were dropping me home. I'm not that keen on netball.
What, you never played it at school?
Wing defence. Reserve. Once.
Shit, what's he doing here? Disappear now.
I thought you wanted me to...
Hey, Linda! Hi, Pipsqueak!
Why don't you go warm up, eh?
Okay.
What are you doing here?
Dropping Nina off to practice. Grudge match tomorrow, apparently.
How would you know?
Give it a rest, Linda.
All the Saturdays we've seen you, come rain or shine.
I have the shot. Saturday mornings are pretty busy. Remember all that?
Where's Margie?
Part-time job. Garden centre. You haven't been around much lately. I've been spending more time with Nina, picking her up after school.
Why?
Because I'm her father.
Last I recall, there's a piece of paper with a big blank space where the father's name goes.
And that's why we're getting the DNA test done. Part of the whole challenging the will thing.
You want the house?
Mostly what I want is my kid back.
Eye contact. That's important. And do a little growl. Like this. Grr.
Grr.
Yeah, if they come up to you, grr.
Grr.
Yeah, that's good.
Grr.
And to let them know you really mean business. Elbow in the ribs. Always
Nina?
works.
Go and have a shower before dinner, eh?
But I'm hardly even stinky.
Oh, off you go. Want me to look after your chocolate?
No way, you'll eat it.
I won't.
After tea, do you want to play a game with my new computer?
Okay.
Cool.
Nina got a new computer.
Grant got it for her.
How long has he been sniffing around?
He takes her after school on the days I'm at work. I was going to tell you, but you seemed a bit busy.
I'm never too busy for you guys, you know that.
I know you don't like him, but he's been good to Nina.
By buying her affection.
I can't afford that kind of thing, and she's been a bit antsy with me lately.
If you need help, you know you've got me.
It's not the same as family.
Oh my goodness, you finally called.
Yes.
And? What do you want? You ready for more?
Actually, I have a question to ask you.
The answer is okay if you insist.
I'm after your professional opinion, nothing more.
Really?
Yes, really. I have a picture to show you.
That's a lousy photo.
Yes, it is. But the man in this photo, he's of interest to me.
Is this another one of your secret missions?
Yes.
Sexy.
No. I just want to know if you think there's enough here for the police to identify this man.
Why? What's he done?
I can't tell you that.
Even sexier.
Varsha, I really need to know.
Do you? How badly? How badly do you need to know, Ganesh?
Yo, what's up, my homie?
Hi, is this Jane's house?
Yep. Can I ask who's calling?
Simon Frost.
It's the boss.
Hello?
Hi, it's Simon.
You live with the Wu-Tang clan now.
Not the last time I checked.
Sorry to call, but I need to go down country for a night on Monday to get some facts straight.
And I need someone to come with me. I was hoping that could be you.
Oh, sure.
Sorry, that sounded wrong. It's work.
I thought it might be. So I should bring a bag on Monday?
Yes, and I need some flights booked in a car.
Yep, I can sort all that.
I'll flick through the details, Tom.
See you Monday.
Yeah.
Bag?
I have to go away for a night, apparently,
Because Simon says.
because it's my job.
Doesn't matter, hobby and editing anyway. We're getting cheap overnight rates.
So you won't even know that I'm gone.
You should probably get that. Could be one of your other lives.
I don't have other lives.
Shaggy or Velma? Linda? She's probably more Daphne.
Hey, can you hold on a minute?
That's cool. I'll be in the editing suite.
Going in tonight?
And we need every night we can get.
Bye.
We cannot allow this DNA thing to happen. So, what if we intercept the sample? Replace it with some random guy's DNA so it doesn't match Nina's.
That strikes me as a bit of a stretch of our rather limited powers.
Your first response is to get all negative about it.
Can we just back up a minute here?
Why?
Well, if Grant is challenging the birth certificate, we made promises to people.
Yeah.
Tina is your contact. You said there'd be no comeback.
It'll be fine.
And if he starts questioning the will, then me and Ganesh are in the firing line.
All we need to do is find out where Grant is getting his DNA test done and intercept it. Or we could falsify Nina's DNA, which actually might be easier.
Okay, now you're involving a child in a crime.
There is crime, Jane, and then there's doing the right thing. And sometimes, like now, they're the same thing. What? I'm right.
Linda, you need to step back, calm down.
It's rich coming from you.
This does sound a bit extreme.
Stuff you two then. I'll deal with it.
Hello, Tiger.
No, Varsha, stop it.
Oh, but I thought you wanted to look at photos of bad men.
I did, but every time I would try, you would jump on top of me. And now I have to go to work.
Phone in sick. I did.
When?
I texted just before.
When?
You were busy. You didn't notice. I can multitask. And I can help you.
How? You said it was a lousy photo.
It is. Even the best facial recognition software in the world wouldn't identify that man.
So how can you help me?
This thing on his neck. Presuming it is a tattoo, then a tattooist might be able to help us figure out what it is.
Ian, stop it.
But you're too gorgeous.
I have to go, all right?
Well, what if I said don't?
You know I can't do that.
And what if I really meant it? Not just don't go, but you chuck this stupid job and we go back to where we used to be.
And we live off the proceeds of your short film?
Do you have to be so negative all the time?
I'm not being negative. Look, it's just for one night, all right? And I love you.
Yeah, I love you too.
So you don't have anything to worry about. You just go and edit up a storm, all right?
Road trip. Road trip.
We're flying, actually. But you are more than welcome to take my place.
Don't you realise I am literally chained to this desk?
No, you're not.
Metaphorical chains, but they're still very powerful.
I have an annoying 8:30, then we'll get going, okay?
Okay,
Oh, and if it drags on, interrupt me.
sure.
Hey, Crystal, did you hear Jane and Simon are going on a romantic getaway?
Charlie.
Really?
Of course you knew, because you hear everything, don't you?
Well, I did hear that you're a dick.
Ouch.
Hey, Aroha.
Grant Finch is here to see Simon.
Does he have an appointment?
8:30.
Mr. Frost can see you now. This way.
Thought it was you. And netball. You with Linda.
Yes.
You're a friend of hers?
You could say that.
You know she's not my biggest fan.
You could say that.
Could you do me a favour? Could you tell her it's time to drop the stupid grudge, pretending it's about Rose when really it's about her wounded pride? It's not only a bit rich, it's borderline psychotic. It was years ago. She needs to get over it.
Duncan, nice to see you.
Simon, you too.
You're 8:30.
Come in.
Thanks.
Quick Smart Couriers, this is Linda.
I need to talk to you now. Did something happen between you and Grant?
Why is this so urgent?
Why would you have a grudge against him?
I don't have a grudge against him. I just hate his guts.
What happened years ago?
Nothing.
Were you on with Grant?
Who got you started on this?
Grant did. He's in with Simon right now.
Talking about the will. Why are you not in there with
Because
him?
I wasn't invited. Did you, or did you not, go out with Grant?
I wouldn't exactly call it going out. We just stayed home mostly, drank a lot and had sex.
Were you ever gonna tell me this?
It has nothing to do with anything.
Really? Well, he seems to feel differently. He seems to feel that this is all about payback.
Well, he deserves it.
Because he dumped you?
I dumped him because I found out he was screwing around, so I kicked his sorry ass out.
So this is personal.
No, it's because he's a prick. And she's dead. And he will not profit from that, especially if he's the one that killed her.
You have to back up the truck, okay? And the DNA thing is off the table.
We'll talk about this later.
I can't. I'm going away.
What, like on holiday?
Work, actually, with Simon. I am not the one who's morally compromised here, so don't try to turn that into something that it's not.
I'm going to work.
Don't talk to me about Rose's wishes. I know for a fact what Rose's wishes were. She would never have cut me out of my daughter's life.
Yes, Jane.
Sorry to interrupt, but you need to get to the airport.
Thank you. Apologies, gentlemen. As I said, you have every right to challenge the will, but we will defend its validity every step of the way. Let me know how you want to proceed on this.
We will. Don't you worry.
Thanks, Simon.
We should get moving. There was an accident at an industrial site belonging to our client. A man was injured. Our job is to get the facts about the cause of the accident. I need you to present an accurate and professional record of all proceedings.
Of course. Who is the client?
Derek Peterson.
So you've never seen this tattoo?
Sorry, mate.
Wow. He didn't exactly try.
Well, he's right. It's a lousy photo.
So any ideas?
You do know it would make it much easier if you just told me why this guy is so important.
I'm sorry, it's on a need-to-know basis?
I need to know.
Well, I can't tell you.
Is it painful getting a tattoo?
No, you hardly feel it. If you're tough. We should get going.
Not so fast.
And lawyer girlfriend call you?
She's not a lawyer and she's not my girlfriend.
So she did call you. How long you known her?
Give it up, Grant. You're not cut out to be a dad.
You know, once upon a time I might have believed you, like back when I was with you, for example.
This isn't about me.
Oh, yeah?
It'll kill Margie if you take Nina away.
Is that the best you can do? Margie will be fine. I'll sort out something fair with her.
Fear? Do you even know the meaning of that word?
What is fucking unfair is I've lost all rights to my little girl. And now I have to beg to get access, or because Margie needs a favour.
Margie is doing a great job.
I'm saying nothing against Margie.
Don't do this, Grant.
Because you say so.
Because you'll regret it. I'll make sure of it and I will fight you every step of the way.
I know what I want. And no fancy lawyer is going to stop me. Or you. Anything else you're after? Reckon that's us then, eh?
So we're here to talk to the injured guy?
Yes, you're not squeamish around hospitals, eh?
No.
Hi, Rawadi. I'm Simon Frost. We spoke on the phone.
You're the lawyer fella?
Yeah. This is Jane, my assistant.
Kia ora.
G'day.
Is it possible to talk now?
Sure.
Just for a while, in private.
You lot hook off. Man in the suit needs a word.
If he gets tired, we can come back. Now, you do understand that this is just for the record. We just want to hear what happened from your perspective.
Before I talk to the government guys.
Of course, you'll need to cooperate with them fully when you're ready.
Thanks for holding them back.
Well, you have been through a major trauma.
I was trucking a load of the fluid up to the well site. Everything was a rush because they wanted to start. I told them. We all told them. But they'd cuffed the float back a bit too close to the road.
Which road was this?
Access 4. Oh, there was a car coming along the other way. So I moved over. And that's when the pit gave way.
And what happened then?
The last thing I remember is I was in the cab of my truck. There was all this sludge. My leg was stuck. And the sludge started to pour in. I could just breathe, keep my head above it. You know, they said that if the truck had landed upside down, I'd be a goner. It landed on its side, so the other guys could squeeze in, hold my head above all the shit. Then the ambulance guys came in, cut my leg off to get me out.
Okay, if I can just run through a few more questions. Why don't you go back to the hotel, check in, type up some notes, maybe sort some dinner?
Do you want me to book somewhere?
Our room service is fine.
What are you going to do?
I just need to talk to the family.
Do you want me to take notes for that?
It's more personal. Offer my support. Hello, I'm Simon Frost.
If I could just tell Vasha... But Vasha's really useful to us.
And she works for the police.
That's why she's useful.
And we did take rather a large amount of money from a certain trust
You
fund.
mean you took it?
It's still the reason why you can't tell Vasha.
What if I told her about everything except about the money?
No.
Oh, come on, she'll make my life hell if I don't tell her. She already got the tattoo.
The blue rose. You told her about our tattoos?
No. But she wanted one like mine. So we could wake up and smell the roses.
I don't think I want to know what that means.
No, you don't.
Man, she loves that computer.
She does, but she's keeping up with her schoolwork.
Takes after her mum, eh?
Rose was always more interested in her friends than her schoolwork. She got a bit distracted when she lost her dad. It's hard on a kid, that kind of thing.
You know, you don't have to worry about Grant. I've had a word with him.
About what?
The will, custody. Told him we'll fight him every step of the way. That is what we're going to do, right?
Will it mean lawyers and all that stuff? Just, I don't really have the money. Gone through my savings, I'm a bit behind on the mortgage. That's why I took that thing at the garden centre.
I could help you out. I could pay you something every week.
Linda.
No, and don't worry about lawyers. It won't come to that, I'll make sure of it.
Sweetheart, you don't have to take this on.
I already did.
Yep, it all looks good.
No changes?
Nope. One more session with Rowdy tomorrow and we're done.
Really? We don't have to interview anyone else? Like, someone up at the fracking site? It is fracking that we're talking about, right?
You asked your friends at Greenpeace.
It's not a joke.
Okay. Yes, it is a test well.
For Peterson's new oil venture.
Not just him, as you know. We don't have to love our clients, Jane, but we do have to do their bidding. Especially when you're their favourite lapdog.
But you're not a dog. You're a person with a free will.
You don't bite the hand that feeds. So here I am, riding the Peterson wave to his brave new world.
And what world is that?
A world where business is king and bureaucrats and unionists can bow down or get squashed like the irrelevant bugs they are.
Right. And the greenies too?
Especially the greenies.
What I have to say, doesn't sound like much of a world to me.
Maybe not.
It actually sounds like an appalling world.
What world would you prefer? A world where altruism prevails over greed?
Yeah, it would be preferable.
A world where we can put things to rights according to what we believe is fair? A world where, with a few changes, a little deception, justice prevails, with the fabrication of a will. Justice, unless you're the father, and not fantastic if you're the lawyer that vouched for its validity. The date I apparently signed Rose's will, the one that miraculously turned up, I was in Tahiti with Felicity and the kids. If you're going to commit fraud, it's handy to check your facts.
I can explain.
That would really help.
Are you gonna call the police?
I would have thought the Law Society was more of a problem. You do get that releasing a false will is the kind of thing that gets a lawyer struck off.
I'll tell them that it was me.
What I don't get is why you would pull a stunt like this in the first place. You didn't even know Rose.
I thought it was the right thing to do. You said that yourself
Strong
that...
opinion is not a defense for fraud. I might look over that again. I'll see you in the morning.
Yep, it's Linda. Leave a message if you have to.
Oh, shit.
Good morning, Rowdy. How are you feeling this morning?
Good as expected.
You okay to pick up where we left off yesterday?
Yeah. Some of that stuff that I said yesterday, I kind of left out a few details.
Such as?
Oh, just before I rolled the truck, got kind of distracted. My lunchbox fell off the passenger seat down by my feet. I was reaching down, to pick it up. And that's when I went over the side.
So rather than the road giving way or saying you accidentally drove off the edge and into the flowback pit?
Yeah. I think that's what I'm saying.
Think?
That's what I'm saying.
Janie, getting all this?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, seeing as though at the very best I am going to get fired, I figure I might as well go the whole way. Were we sent here to get Rawiri to change his story? To make him say that the accident was his fault?
I can't comment on instruction.
I'm not talking about lawyer-client, blah, blah, privilege. This is just for me, so that I know what I have been part of. He was meant to change his story.
It was raised as an option.
And yesterday, you were using his wife to get to him.
I was authorised to offer Rawiri and his family a very generous offer over and above what ACC will pay, so that they don't have to worry about money while Rawiri rehabilitates.
And Peterson takes no blame at all.
This is about insurance. A lot of other players.
The generosity of Lord Peterson.
Well, if that's the way you want to look at it.
What if the insurance company goes after Rawiri?
Peterson will cover everything.
And you're happy with that? Buying him off, buying his silence. How would that go down with the Law Society?
I'm doing a job.
And what about all the time that he spent in that cab? Because you do know that the sludge in those flowback pits is so toxic.
I was sent here to solve a specific problem here and now, not draft policy.
Spoken like a true lapdog.
Look, I have lived through one PA trying to be my moral compass. I don't have to deal with another.
Ben?
Varsha, no, I'm too tired and sore.
Don't you want to know what I found out today?
When?
Well, after you gave up, I decided to try a couple of more tattooists.
Varsha, you can't be a part of this.
Are you sure, Ganesh?
Look, I really appreciate you and your enthusiasm, but this is a road you cannot walk on with me. This is something I have to do alone.
Wow.
What?
When you speak like that, I just get a tiny bit moist. Why don't we go to bed and I will tell you everything I know?
Can't you just tell me here?
No.
All right, but only for an hour.
That is all the time I need.
What was that? Wait.
Is Dipstick here?
Ben is not here, no. I'm not too sure where he is.
Got a beer?
There might be some white wine in the fridge.
That'll do. So, how was your trip with Simon?
Eventful.
Did he try it on?
No. I still think he's in love with Rose.
Doesn't mean he didn't offer.
I thought that Grant was the killer, according to you.
He is an asshole.
Do you really think that he is capable of something like that?
I don't know.
Were you in love with him?
He was the first guy I was with. I was young, I was stupid. Shit, I even gave him the $2,000 my grandpa left me so he could start his bike shop. Sorry, should have bought a stereo instead. We were a shit couple. Fight, make up, fight, make up.
And you're still fighting now?
'Cause I hate him.
So, when did he get together with Rose?
After we broke up, he went to Rose, cried on her shoulder, blah, blah, blah. Me and her had the mother of all fallouts after that. Then she got pregnant. Grant was an ass, didn't want to be a dad. And she expected me to feel sorry for her.
You hated her?
Heaps. For a while.
So what changed?
She had Nina. She asked me to be godmother. Grant carried on being him. Then he got into the P. And there was Rose, with her kid, and this piece of shit she'd inherited from me. Couldn't stay mad at her for much longer. Plus, we really bonded again, and hating Grant was fun.
Would have been nice to know all that you know.
Why? It's ancient history.
Because I forged a will for you. Simon knows that it's a fake. He checked the dates and he wasn't even in the country at the time.
Oh, shit.
He could get struck off.
Is that really a bad thing?
The point is, if Grant finds out that the will is bogus, then he will win, and we are totally sunk.
Hey, the traveller returns.
Hi.
How was your trip?
Do you want to tell me where you've been all night?
Just had a bit of a party with some of the crew.
And you didn't think to call me?
Well, I thought you were still away.
No, you didn't. You knew it was only for one night, and I left you messages.
My phone must have been on silent. Sorry about that.
I have to go.
To work? Yeah, of course you do. See ya. Have a good one.
Welcome back. These are for Simon. Nice little getaway, was it?
We did what needed to be done.
I'm sure you did.
But did you do each other? Is Crystal's oh so subtle subtext?
It is not.
Oh, subtle. I guess it's not really.
We didn't, okay? And can you both just grow up?
There you go, Crystal. A definitive no. So what are the numbers?
I don't know the numbers.
Oh, we go through the sham every year. Helen knows the numbers. You know the numbers. But if Jane is reading Simon, has she backed herself a winner?
You know, sometimes, Charlie, your behaviour is extremely inappropriate.
I do my best.
So what numbers are you talking about?
Drawings. Today is Drawings Day, where the profits of our labours are announced and the rich in partner get richer, while the wage slaves get cheap Chardonnay. You're staying.
Where?
After work drinks, where the rich placate the poor with alcohol.
We'll just see how today goes.
I'll be the one in the corner crying.
I might be joining you.
Your boyfriend's summoning you to his cave.
What?
Ganesh. Reading other people's computers is a handy skill to have around here.
Excuse me.
Give my love to your boyfriend.
You gotta find out where the end is and then slowly. If you can't, now you're making it worse.
Hi.
Logan, go get me another V.
Another one?
Go now, my young apprentice. Did you get my message?
Yeah, what's up?
Good news and bad news. The tattoo on the neck of the man in the photo, the tattooist thinks it might be this. It's Japanese, katana. It's a samurai sword.
Oh. Yeah, that is something. And what's the bad news?
It doesn't correspond to any non-distinguishing mark on the police database.
Oh, how do we know that?
It's some personal sacrifice.
Vasha.
Yes.
Good Good on you, Ganesh. Hello, Jane speaking.
Jane, could you come to my office when you have a moment?
Yep, sure. I won't be long.
Something bad?
Just gonna get fired, I suspect.
I was just thinking about you,
Yeah, right.
honestly. And here you are.
It's a bloody miracle. I've got a deal for you.
Oh, yep.
You're serious about wanting to be an actual dad to your daughter?
So Nina is my daughter now, is she?
Get over yourself and answer the question.
Of course I do.
If you want to spend more time with her, I will back you. But on some conditions. One, you drop the challenge to the will and you let Margie and Nina stay in the house. Two, you stop trying to buy Nina's love and undermine Margie. And three, you swear to me that you're going to do this properly. Well,
I'm sorry, why do I even need to make a deal with you?
because if you don't, I will make your life hell.
Yeah, you got a real talent for that.
I'm serious.
I know. So why are you offering me this great deal here and now?
Because Margie needs your help. And Nina needs a dad, even you.
Linda, I'm moved.
Take the deal, Grant.
Okay, if you insist. Not that I was going to challenge the will.
Bullshit, you went to see Rose's lawyer.
And then I found out how much it was going to cost to take that prick on. Business is going well, but not that well. But it's good to know I have your support.
You better not screw this up.
I won't.
Is now a good time?
Close the door.
Is this severance pay?
No. You may not be aware, but today the partner's drawings are handed out. This is your bonus. I know it's not much, but I think it's fair.
Am I fired or not?
No, you're not.
What about the whole fraud thing?
Well, as of this morning, when Grant Finch's lawyers contacted me to say they wouldn't be contesting Rose's will, I considered the whole matter closed.
Okay. I can't accept this.
Well, if you don't, I'll get accounts to transfer it into your bank account. One of the things about this job, Jane, is that I have to do things I'm not entirely proud of.
Shouldn't there be limits?
Absolutely. Which is why I need a moral compass. Which is why I'd like you to stay. And we can keep each other's indiscretions under wraps.
It would appear you've found my price.
Hell no, you'd be way more expensive than that to buy off.
It's true.
We can talk about that at drinks.
Kemp, the intellectual property guy, his earnings were so down, it was just embarrassing. Helen actually made him cry. What a pussy.
Don't you hate a word when no one values intellect anymore?
Hey?
Sorry. I meant to say. No marriage potential then, Crystal.
Kemp? Are you kidding? He was so in the closet. You'd like working for him.
I'll file that one away.
Couchman from litigation, however, made an absolute killing. Plus, his wife is a frigid whore.
Is it possible to be both frigid and a whore?
You think it might interfere with client satisfaction?
Look at these bastards. Pretending to share the love. I need to get very drunk. Care to join me?
I'm good. Hello. They let you out of your cave.
You shouldn't be seen with me.
I think we can pretend that we're workmates, Ganesh.
No, you shouldn't be seen with me. It's social death for you.
Oh.
How's it going?
Pretty good. Thanks, Helen.
And your trip down country with Simon was successful?
You know about that?
It's my job to know about everything. Oh, excuse me, there's someone I need to talk to.
I thought this was a staff party.
Oh, once Derek hears there's a party, he cannot be stopped. I need a drink, you right?
Yeah, I think.
Here she is, the lovely Janie.
Mr. Peterson.
Come on, we've lunched together, no need to be on formal terms. Relax, let your hair down. Just don't get drunk like your predecessor. We don't want another one to fall on the harbour. Where's that bloody drink of mine?
Hey,
How's work?
they're all celebrating being far too rich. I was thinking we could go out, get some dinner.
Actually, I've been thinking.
About dinner?
About you and me, actually. And I think we've been growing apart.
Well, yeah. Actually, Ben, that's what I was thinking as well when I woke up at 3 in the morning and you weren't here.
Yeah, and where have you been for the past few months? Out? Away?
Please don't do this.
Come on, Jane, you've got to admit things have changed.
Do you want a break?
I don't want to. And I still... You know, I care about you, but I think that the best thing that we can do for each other right now is to not be together.
Just dropping this round for Nina?
Oh, that's lovely. It's just I've got a visitor. You remember Rose's old boss, Simon?
We've met on occasion. Hi.
Hi. Simon said some good news. Rose was owed some money from the firm.
Annual profits, the staff get a bonus.
Look. This will be so handy, thank you.
Why is this drawn from your personal account?
Rose worked for me, it's my responsibility.
To do the right thing.
Rose earned it. And she's not with the firm anymore. I should be going.
Thank you so much for coming.
Just trying to do what's right.
Hey, Grant.
G'day. How's it go?
Not too shabby. How about yourself?
It's such a bad day.
Could have been embarrassing.
I went to the loo over an hour ago.
Shame.
A very bad day.
You went and stalked Ben.
He's a liar, and now you know.
Bastard, you have been sleeping with her for 6 weeks.
So what could possibly make it worse?
Hey, Celeste, you're tired.
You need to take this seriously.
And what if they've got the wrong guy?
I don't want to see you go down the same path as Rose.
The Blue Rose at the new time of 9:40 next Monday on 3.